in ourselves. And we're gonna start just first, even before we breathe, just getting our feet to wake up. We're gonna just rock back and forth. And up and down. And linger at the top for a moment before you come clomping back down. And then start to see if you could slow the coming down moment a little bit. And slow the up moment a little bit. So when you get to the top, spread your toes. That's it. You might take a glance down and make sure that they're nice and long and they can have a little wink in them, in the toe, little like first knuckle presses down, just a hair, just as long as the toes aren't curling under. Good. And one more. Yeah, good. All right. And then keeping your heels down, just lift the balls of your feet up, one after the other. And see if you can keep your spine up really tall while you do that, letting the back of your ribs lift toward the ceiling. Good. And just kind of have a little awareness of how much you feel like you need to lean back to do that, or pitch your hips back to do that, right? Sometimes we get used to walking in this pitch position, and I'm sure you've seen people do that. Just see what that feels like to be upright. And then rock your feet out and in. To the outside edges of your feet, the inside edges of your feet. Good. Wake up those ankles a little bit. All the way up to your hips. You should feel some motion at your hips as far as the femur rocking in and out a little bit. Good. Yeah. And you might even start to feel that weight kind of loosen up your hip flexor. If you can loosen up your ankles, you can kind of feel that going, stretching it out a little, making it move a little. All right. So now that our feet are fully able to touch the ground, we're going to take a nice inhale and exhale. And you can even close your eyes if you want. We're going to take it slower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, inhale. And exhale. Yeah, good. And as you're inhaling and exhaling, just a little self-check where it's hard to load the air this morning. If it's your low back, right, your low ribs, let the back of your ribs lift up a little, right? Lift from that place and then inhale into it. If you're like me and Teresa, we tend to push into this place. And we push it forward instead of lift it. Now I'm with you, sister. And so I'm telling you. So we have to literally think of lifting that up so we can actually get more inhale into it. Yeah, that makes sense. Other people who have very straight backs might be neck breathers because they're so stiff. They hold it. They hold this too tight. It won't expand. And you could be breathing just up here in your chest and neck. And it's a very choky kind of feeling to me. Good. All right. So from here, let's add you're welcome. So we're going to keep on breathing. Keep on just noticing what and when and where we might be able to get more breath to expand those ribs, but we're going to add a press on the inhale breath. So inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And keep on going. So now you're adding a little bit of force. Did you lose your inhale? Good. Good. And one more. Now inhaling as you press to your left hip. Slow exhale as it comes back to center. Good. Inhale to your right hip. Good. Keep on going. Good. Good. One more each way. Good. Whew. I know, I feel lightheaded. All right. We're going to press those bars to our knees as we squat. Inhaling as we go down. So square up your collarbones. Inhale. Slow, come on, sit. Good. Exhale. Hold your bar down until the very end of your exhale, then let it go. Yeah. Inhale as you sit. Exhale, holding it. And then let go. Inhale on the way down. Good, yep. And again, long inhale. Good. And one more. Good. Pardon me, I get some in my eye. Scratch, scratch, scratch. All right. Let's take this down into our sit again. So inhale on your way down. Exhale, stay here. Good. Inhale, put your right heel forward. Good. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Good. Exhale, lift. Good. Can you press down on your left hand a little bit? Just to give you a little better balance. Just to hold you more to center. Good. One more. Good. All right. And that leg stays lifted now. Stand all the way up tall. You have one leg in front of you. Good. Point that toe. Take it around to the side. See if you can keep it just that high. Circle it all the way to the back. See if you can keep your chest up. So not a balancing stick. We're keeping ourselves up, waking up that back glute. Good. Circle the leg. Whoa. Forward. Good. We're going to do it again. Keep that leg up. See if you can keep it up just that high. That means you're going to drive into your standing foot. Drive into it. Good. All the way around the back. Good. Chest up as much as you can. Good. Take an inhale there. Take an inhale. Feel how that makes you have to straighten up more. Good. Bring that leg around the front. Good. All right. Last time. This is number 3. All the way around the outside. Keep that leg up. Whoa. Good. Big inhale. Into your back. Good. And then see if you can keep that leg high. Drive into the standing foot. Drive, 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 drive. Good. And then it comes back to home. We have 2 legs on the ground. Woo! All right. Inhale, come to your sit. Good. Exhale, take your left heel forward. Good. And then raise it. Good. That's it. Good. That's it. Good. Could you sit a little bit deeper in your squat? Yep, there you go. Good. Good. Last 2. Last 1. Hold that leg up. Just come up to your stand all the way. Good. All right, and then we circle this leg around. Oi. All the way, oops, hitting furniture. Behind you, good. Chest up as high as you can. Good. That's it. Good. That's it. In the moment when that leg is behind you, see if you can still lengthen the rib cage and inhale. Mm-hmm. You made me lose my balance, Diana. Good. That's it. Good. And this would be our last one. Keep that leg up as high as you can. Keep driving down into your standing leg. Good. Whew. And that comes back to the ground. Give it a little wiggle. I know it makes my heart rate go up. All right. Whew. Yes? Anyone need a water break? Need a water? Breathing out of your mouth? No? Yes, so I see Diana and Mark are getting water. I'll get water too. I'll get water too. All that breathing. Okay, let's inhale. Take your bar up to your chest. Good. And then exhale, push it down into a roll down. We're just going to go right all the way down. Scooping the belly up, up, up. Eyes towards your pubic bone. Good. Extend the arms out towards your mouth, lifting your spine up. Good. Exhale, rounding back down. Good. And lifting yourself all the way back up, rounding up, pulling that bar to your body. Good. Tuck the elbows. Push those fists up to the sky. Find your shoulder blades and press into your feet as you pull back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull the bar back down. Rounding down. Eyes to your pubic bone. And then inhale out. Good. Exhale. Scoop the belly in. And up. All the way back up. Good. And up to the sky. Good. Wow. Pull it. Now drive into those feet. Push your heels down. Yes. There you go. Heels down. You should feel your tush lift. If you're only on your tippy toes, you could probably feel it in your back a little bit. Let's come down one more time. That's it. Good. So reach into your heels, feel the back line of you super long. Ribs lifting up one way, heels reaching down the other way. Good. Good. And then bring that back to your chest. Nice job, guys. Okay. We're going to take our bar and we're just going to make a little rainbow as we curtsy with the left foot behind your right. So we're going to do the flat rainbow right around the side of you, pushing that bar back. And then center and step the other way. Wake up obliques a little more. That's it. Good. Good. Still long breath every time. Good. We should be feeling very windy. Good. That's it. And the next one with my left foot behind my right, I'm going to stay there. So left foot behind right. Good. All right. Now we're going to do a knee lift to the side. So I lift the left knee and it's pointing at you, right? My body is facing the mat, but my knee is looking to you. Good. And then just drop back into that curtsy, rotate away. Good. Lift, knee to the side. Now can you add a little rotation at the top? That means you're going to have to drive into your standing heel and glute. Makes sense? Yeah? Drive, 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 drive. Feel your whole foot on the floor. Good. let's see, straight. I'm down, I'm up. It's straight. Here would be bend, here would be. Good question. Standing leg is straight. Good. All right. Good. So then we're going to take this guy up to the side, and we're looking at it, right? We've rotated toward that bent knee, and we're just going to kick it out, bring it in. That's it. Just kick it out, bring it in. Kick it out. We're going to keep holding this rotation, so there should be some press against your bar. That's it. I know. Good. That's it. Last two. And last one. Good. Come back all the way down into your curtsy one last time. And then back to center. Okay, other way. So basically what you've done right there is broken down a kick. Right? We've taken it really slow, but it's all the same muscles that we would be using if we had to side kick somebody. You just never know. Maybe you're going through the forest and you have to kick some bushes out of the way.
Mummy's in the pyramid.
Mummy's in the pyramid, Mark says. Goes, yes. So we're gonna go the other way now. Little rotation, good. And then we come up to that knee lift to the side. Good. And the hardest part about this, I think, for many of us is to remember it's not about the lifting leg. It's about the supporting parts, right? From the standing foot to the hip. And then you can rotate more. Yeah, and then Lisa, be brave. Let your torso rotate as much as your bar, right? It's okay if you tap down. We want to get your body to, yeah, that's it, lady. Good job. Good. And then on the next one, we'll keep that leg up. Then we'll kick it to the side. Whoa, we will kick it to the side, Mona. I know. What's that? Yeah, you are looking at your target. You still have one foot facing your mount, right? But the other foot is off to the side and your torso is off to the side too. Good, and that feel even? We should start to... I am doing kickboxing. Very similar. This way. So I'm trying to get this going on, looking this way. So I have plus with this force back. I'm trying to get maximal oblique right here. Yeah, so can you turn your torso and look at your knee? Yeah, so here's my, maybe I'll do it this way. So, right? So imagine this is the side that's closest to the mount, right? The mat, forget this stick. So now I'm turning my torso away from my imaginary mount and I'm looking opposite direction. I'm looking, what am I saying? I don't know if that's clear. Here's my mount really now. And I'm turning my whole body to look at you, toward this leg that's in the air. Because if I had to, This one? The toe is like this? Is that what you're asking me? No, it's this way. If we were really truly doing kickbox, I would be pushing with the ball of my foot. Or if we were doing a roundhouse, it would be the front of my foot. But so maybe it's a hybrid between ballet and kickboxing. I'm trying to not lean backwards, Diana. So the goal, right? So side view. If I'm up, I'm trying to get toward my target here. If I had to apply extra force, really, in a real kickbox situation, I might lean out during that kick. But in this moment, we're just trying to get stable. We did it. We did our pretty leg circles. That was us staying upright and being pretty. Now, we had our pretty moment. Yes, now we're strong. Don't mess with us. We do PilatesStick. And that's right. That's right. Do you want a piece of this? So let's take ourselves and come out to second position plie. Right, nice and wide. Drop down as low as you can. Good. Step up to center. Boop. And then other way. Stepping out. Drop down as low as you can. Up to center. Good. All right, so as we're going down, this is plie, not squat. So right, squat, there's a little bit of a hinge. Plie, we make the leg have to hinge off the pelvis, right? So we're encouraging more mobility in keeping the pelvis up. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when I am not super mobile. This is me trying to make my back hold my weight, right? So I want you to, if you're like me, to slide your rib cage up and then shift your weight back onto your heels a little bit so you are sliding down that imaginary wall behind you, right? Yes, nice, good, better. Good. Good, and let's just do one more each way, giving you, again, a chance to feel that wall behind you, right? Slide from your ribs to the back of your sacrum. Oh. Good. Good. Good, all right, so I'm gonna step to my right. I'm gonna take my bar and right across over that right knee as I pivot away. And back to center. So I'm going to do one toward you so you can see what the heck I'm doing. I'm spearing. Yep. So pressing down like a paddle. Yes. So over the top. Good. And we can, let's alternate sides. We should be roughly in front of your mount. Yeah. So again, with those obliques, working with your legs. Good. Good.
Pull or push or equal?
Mark says, are we pulling, are we pushing, or equal? Let's make it equal, right? I would say also if you could get a little more from the pull, most of us women could probably use a little more pull. You can make it equal. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop so that I'm facing you so I can see your faces. So I'm happen to be on my left side here. Good. I'm gonna lower down a little bit more, push away as I come up. So it's off to the angle here. I'm not letting it push in front of my torso. We're working again on that diagonal. And we're trying to straighten both legs as we come up. Yeah, down. and up. Ah, you guys, so good. You've gotten so much better at keeping your weight back behind that thigh and knee in front. I love it. That's it. Last two. Good. And last one. Oh, good. Arms go long. Pause at the middle. Neutral hinge. Good. Let your tail come up to the sky. Release your sits bones from your thigh bones. Good. And then round all the way up. Good. Okay. So other way we go. I'm watching in my little back screen now. So we pivot here. Good. And we lower down. Good. And straighten both legs. Push away. That's it. Good. Can you use your breath for me? It's not clear. I want you to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. You can also make that a double breath set if you'd like. That's better. Yep, try that inhale on the way down. It will literally hold you. It'll make it harder for you to lean forward over that front thigh and knee. Feel it. I think half of you are pushing away as you stand and half of you are pushing away as you come down.
Oh, which way were you?
Try pushing away as you stand. Try pushing away as you stand.
Oh, I did it wrong.
Not wrong, just different. Not wrong, just different. Yeah, so that you get that sensation as if you had to, I don't know, push away the stone from a tomb in order to peer inside. See who's missing. That's it. Good. And last one. Good. And then back to center. And then again, nice neutral hinge.
Mary had to do Pilates.
Well, I was just thinking of Teresa's trip to Egypt. She's looking in the pyramid. So let's from here just gently lunge down towards your left knee. Good. Shift your weight, lunge over towards your right. Good. And again, lunge. And we're going to make our tails try to lift up. Again, think about separating your sits bones from your leg bones a little. That's it. Good. And as you go from side to side, can you pull your booty further and further back? Not higher, because that's what I do. But let your weight shift further and further back. We're asking those hip flexors to be a little more mobile. When they get stuck, they feel tight. Hi, precious. Hi, good boy. Hi, good boy. Hi, good boy. He's a good boy. Good. All right. And then back to center. Drop a little further. And then round your spine up. Good. Okay. We're going to take our fists, outside hand on top. So this is my left. Right hand on the bottom. My right shoulder is to the mount. Ta-da! And now that our hips are nice and warm, we're going to do skater lunge. Stepping away, landing in your perfect squat on one side with a long leg on the other side. And we're going to pull it down, raw, and then back to center. Yep. This bottom hand, I want you to just be aware of it as you go. Women, right? We have to work on being stronger longer. So we tend to use our bones to push with, right? In place of our muscles. So I want you to get this wrapped over your thumb so you're feeling your whole hand grip and push on that bottom hand instead of just this bone. Make sense? I want you to feel it because I don't want you to be 70 and looking like this with your hands stuck in place. This is our preventative measure. We're trying here. When you pull down, I want you to use your arms. Right? So you don't even have to bend down. Hang on, Lisa. Bring your bar with you right here. Don't let it, so it's right in front of you. Okay, now get into your skater lunge first. There you go. Now pull it down. Hurrah! Don't lean at it. Don't lean at it. Just pull it. Yes, that's it. Good. And that's only because you're so good at throwing yourself around. I want you to be really mindful of. That's it. But she's gotten so much better and so much more mindful. Like just the fact that you asked the question shows how far you've come. Yes. Good. And then you should feel all that lift up. And then if it was necessary, right, and you had to get that extra, you could bend into it. But that's for shoveling. All right, next one, let's hold it down. We're here, good, and then we're gonna shovel. So scoop it away, take it up, throw it back into the pile, bring it back down, scoop it away, up, rotate, throw it back into the pile. So this end is always my leading end. It comes down, it's up, it's throwing back into the pile, and then it rotates back down. This is so much easier to do with our Pilates stick than it is with the Cadillac. Good. That's it. And one more scoop. Abs should pull up. Chest lifts up. And we rotate around. Yeah. Good. Very nice. Okay. Come back into home. And we'll just turn around and do that a little bit the other side. How you feel, okay? Little bit, yes. So first start with that skater lunge, right? And then pull down. Good. So now you have outside hand on top. Hopefully you switched hands, right? So that arm that's farthest away from your mount, that's what's on top of your bar. There you go. Good. Yes, Lisa. And now it looks like you're just lovingly laying something down. Isn't that beautiful? Look at how beautiful. Good job. Just a quick reminder about hands since we switched sides, right? Get those grips on all the way. Good. Yeah. Good, and one more. Does that feel even? I feel almost like we need to do two more. Yes? Yes. All right, you ready to shovel? Shovel. I love the shovel. So the shovel, we have a little bit of an outward step, right? And we scoop in, up, throw it in the pile, and then rotate it back down. That's it. Good. So when you shovel, can you let your legs carry you closer to the ground? So instead of bending over to get that shovel moment, lunge through your legs and hips. Yes, wow, wow. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's beautiful. Look at that. Power. Legs, hiya. And hips. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Yep. Last two. And last one. Good. Very nice. And then we'll come back to home. Whew, and then take those bars off and put on our straps. Yes. I tell you, gardening should be an Olympic sport because it's really grueling. Everyone who comes into the studio and says, "Oh, I was gardening over the weekend," I know what their body's going to feel like. Right? Yes, yes, it's true. Okay, so standing nice and tall, we are going to have one more little sit here. Palms facing in. We're going to get our arms a little bit. So I want you to back up so it feels like work to hold your arms here. Yeah, collarbones open. Good. Inhale, find your ribs again. Exhale, drop through your center. Good. One more time. Inhale. Good. And exhale. So my palms are facing my face. Right? Palms facing my face. The back of my hand is toward the mount. There you go. That high bicep position. Because we're going to slide our backs down our imaginary wall and sit in a chair. So this is a very classical Pilates squat. It's done off the end of the Cadillac machine, and you look like you are in a straight backed chair is your goal. So you can see Mark is really trying hard to get his whole back against that imaginary wall, right? So if you have something that you can look to the side in your screen that you can line your back up with, here's me sitting in a more Jimmy squat, right? Here's me in that Pilates squat. I'm trying to line up with this imaginary edge of my screen. Nothing. Thank you for catching that. I thought she'd turn around just to watch. Were you doing it that way? Oh. She's like, oh. Yes. Yes. It's very much like if you're in a gym and you ever do a wall squat with a ball behind you. Yeah. So this is what he did on the edge of the Cadillac. He did this one standing on the reformer machine. There's a picture of him actually doing a pistol squat like this on a reformer machine. I know, just like boggles my mind. Just the thought of it is making my blood pressure go up. All right, so we're gonna stay low. Good, and then release your arms, wrapping your glutes, pull back in. And you're gonna notice that you're gonna feel like tipping forward a little bit. That is normal. See how much you can, however, pull back. So use that inhale to keep you back over your legs. Exhale, pull your arms. Inhale. That's it. And one more. Good. Come all the way up, taking your fists into your chest and then pressing them down to your side. Lift your chest up. Good. Good. And then release those arms. Nice. We're going to flip around. And we're going to do a little floating plank. So I think on Friday we did some long stretch variations. So we're going to go right into that. So pressing your arms away, find your floating plank. So ribs in, good. Throat's lifted, good. All right, starting with your arms straight up to your ear. The higher they get, the more you need to tuck the front ribs in. Bring them back down. So inhale as the arms come up. Good. That's it. Inhale up, exhale as the arms come down. All right, so optional, bring your feet together in Pilates stance. You can keep on going in Pilates stance, or you can elevate your Pilates stance into releve, so you're on tiptoes. And that should make you feel less balanced, more wobbly. I want you to find first and second toe. Good. And just one more. We're going to keep both those arms up. Both arms long. That's it. Good. All right. Now you're going to take your right arm, circle it back and around and down and up. And left arm back and around and down and up. I want you to notice the moment when you lose your ribs, right? When you feel like bending backwards. Can you attack that moment, right? Get on top of it. Whoa. Good. And last one on each side. Good. Arms stay long. We just lower our heels down, step away. So now we are very upright, super upright. And you know what this is. This is your standing bow. So give me a little bow. Inhale as you lift your sternum higher. Exhale, ribs in for your tiny little bow. Notice how small it is. It's very small. If you're getting a bigger bow than that, you're probably either leaning into it or hinging from your hips. Yes, yes, everybody, woo-hoo, good. That's it, good. And then let's take that right into obliques. So to the side, looking down your side, rotate all the way to the other side, and rotate. The same thing, pay attention to where the bend is happening. Should hopefully feel like it's right here at these lowest ribs. Yeah? That's it. And last one each way. Good. And then you can come back to your first side. Now let your hips fall forward. So I'm facing my right, my arm is up by my right ear, and my left ear is nice and long. Yep, and you're just forward and giving yourself a stretch. Use your abs to pull you back to center, rotate the other way, and then let your hips fall forward again. Good. And then abs come again, good. All right, and then we rotate, let those arms come down behind you. And that should feel good. I know. Thinking as we get to put them down. And other side, they come down. Good. All right. And then we get to spin all the way around. Okay. We are going to come down to the mat. We will walk ourselves out to our plank and then go into our side plank with a little overhead. Yes. You're welcome to drop your straps if you prefer. On the way down today, I am going to start with my hands low and behind me, pushing forward. And so instead of falling forward, they're coming on the sides of me. Yep. Then they get to walk out. Good. Give yourself a scapular push-up just to know where your shoulders are. And then bring your elbow to your side, rotate, and then push right next to your ear and bring it back in. And we're just gonna hold and press. That's it. Can you push your hips up just a little higher? Good. Last two. Good. And then back to center. Good. And right into the other side. You got some encouragement there, Lisa. He said, last two. And last one. Good. And then back to the ground. Good. Go ahead and put those knees down and sit back in a nice little child's pose. I was dreaming about child's pose. Good. All right. So down low, we're going to put the left knee forward. Good. Hands down at our side. We're just going to exhale, push both hands forward and release. Just a little push. That's it. Good. Good. And one more. You should hopefully feel those abs pulling back away from the hands pushing. Good. Arms come up. Keep them up. Sweep your left arm back. Good. Press it forward. Sweep your right arm back. Press it forward. Good. And one more each side. Good. Very nice. Open those arms out to the side. Good. And sweep them both down. So we're just making a circle. That's it. Good. Good. Let the straps pull you open in this moment. Don't stay stuck forward, right? Get the shoulders into your back. Good. And last one. Good. Hold your arms forward while you switch legs. Good. And then just bring both arms straight down, both arms straight forward. So just push that little push, yeah? So on this direction, oh my gosh, I'm trying to exaggerate my bad habit. So I've pushed my hip forward and I've pushed my low back forward. That means I have to stabilize from this knee and my low back, right? Instead, I'm gonna try to drive this heel. Can you see the difference? Yeah. Yeah, so we're trying to keep ourselves up over this hip and not on this thigh. Good. So then let's hold those arms forward and we're just gonna take the right arm back. Look at it, rotate open, exhale, bring it forward and left arm back. Good. That's it, open. Good, and one more on each side. Good, and then both arms open out to the sides and they circle through. Yeah. Okay. Mark's head is making it look like I have a bouffant. Like you can just see this extra layer of hair up here. Like, what happened to my hair today? Oh, it's Mark's head. Good. And last one. Very nice. Hold those arms forward and then bring your knee back down. Good. We're going to take the hands both up to the forehead as we walk away. Yeah, up to the forehead. Good. All right. You have two leg options. They can be in parallel or they can be in tripod with your heels glued together. So, but not a toes glued together. It's heels. Yeah. Either way, we're going to press those arms forward and up. And then open those collarbones. Open the collarbones when you bring the hands back in. Yeah. I'm going to step away a little bit. I want a little more work. That's it. That's your salute. Good. Open the collarbones. So the challenge is with salute, I'm going to show you real quick from here. Your hands are still together when they come back, right? They're in that little magic triangle salute. You still have to pull your collarbones open. So we're not going to live here. We're going to try to be here. So for me, that's really hard, right? So They can come forward, but then they've got to come back. Yeah. 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 Please. Please bring your collarbones back. Your shoulder blades back. Good. Yeah. Good. And then you can rest. I know. Good. All right. We're going to have a seat and facing them out. And let ourselves roll all the way down. We're going right into those supine rows. So one vertebrae at a time gets you down to the mat. Good. And then pull your strap up towards your armpits. Slow release as it goes back to the mat. And I want you to play with your breath on this one. So I want you to try 4 where you exhale on the pull and 4 where you inhale on the pull. And notice the moment of lengthening of the arms. If you're on the inhale lengthen, can you let that inhale help stabilize the motion? Good. And then vice versa. If you're on the inhale pull, are you really still letting your back expand to the mount? Or does it short circuit your breath and you start arching your back? Something to check. Does that make sense, that question? So that's why inhale breath is so important, because if we can breathe properly into our back, it will help us stabilize properly. Here I'm not, here I'm better, right? Good. All right. And then we're just going to round back up and press those straps all the way down to the ground. Good. Feel good? All right. We're going to take your right arm, press it down. Your left arm is going to lift up, and we're going to neutral hinge back, pulling back with the back of your shoulder blade. Coming back up and just tap it forward. Same side again. So it's up, pull with the back of your shoulder blade. You're in a rotation, open to the side, and then back to the front. So you can think of this as being on that short box, holding a dowel or a magic circle over your head on the reformer machine. Good. And one more. Extend through your spine, extend, get long, shoulder blade in place, good. And other way. So up, and then rotate and open. Find that back shoulder blade. Yeah, good. Good. Lift, rotate your torso open. That's it, find that back shoulder blade. Good. Lisa, are you C curving or are you? No, you're neutral hinging. There you go. Yep. Now keep your eye up. Lift your eye up. There you go. There you go. Look, yeah, don't let your eye look down. Doesn't have to look down. It can be up here. That's it. Now your length is all there. That's fantastic. Good. Good. Yeah, yeah. So often our spine will go where our eyes go. Okay, very nice. So let's take our straps and put them down. Ta-da. Good. And we're just going to do a quick little mermaid sit. So I've got my left leg in front, Just gonna do a nice side over. Good, yep. And then rotate toward the ground, keeping this back hip down. It's gonna wanna roll with you. See if you can keep it down. That might mean you don't go as far as you think you should. It's okay. That's just an external expectation that you've placed on yourself. And then all the way up. Good. And then down to that side. Good. All right. And then we'll flip those knees other way. I'm going to spin around though so I can still see you. So you don't have to look at my back. Good. And then over we go. Both off the screen. That's it. And then rotate toward the ground, keeping that hip in place. Ooh. And then back to the side and all the way up. Other side. So Teresa, how long will you be gone? Wow. That's nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Wow. Good. All right. And then bring that on down. Very good, you guys. Thank you. Happy Monday. You can go kick your way through your day. Shovel everything out of your path. Oh, look at that big love that Lisa's getting. Look at that.